Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a very highly requested video from my last reading my Tinder messages. I was wearing this exact same makeup look and I asked if you guys wanted to see something super basic and an everyday wear for the normal person who doesn't want to throw on a lash or a smoky eye every single day, but still wants to look glam for either work or school or whatever the case may be. So I decided I wanted to film this look today and I am obsessed with how it came out. This is honestly the eye look I wear every single day that I don't want to wear like a lash or I don't want to spend time doing my makeup or thinking of a look to do. This is the exact eye look I will go for, and I will wear my glasses, and it's still really cute, still looks put together. It doesn't take 3 hours to blend my eyeshadow in the morning. So that is why we decided to come up with this video here. I did get a lot of requests, like I said, in my last video for it because I asked you guys if you wanted to see it. So your wish is my command and I decided to film this tutorial today. I love it. I will wear this look out. I love this lip color. I think it is so beautiful. And I think it is such a statement with such a natural eye with just mascara and some like black liner just to kind of give me a little bit more definition. Like nothing to the brows. Really highlighted skin. I'm obsessed. I can't even stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. Like that's disgusting. My hair looks gross. I'm not really mad about it. I just thought I would let you guys know. I didn't really have a lot of time today to glam up my hair, so you guys are just getting the super raw me. This is just where we're at with that. But what you guys are here for is the makeup look. So if you guys want to see how to achieve this super basic everyday work glam or school glam, then just keep on watching. So jumping right into the tutorial, I already do have my foundation and my concealer and my powder done. Don't mind this area. I did just get my brows done, so I touched up a little bit on the foundation, but we're just going to kind of roll with it. This is going to be a super basic look. I probably have 5 products in front of me, so this is going to be great for you guys who are on the go and you guys want to look glam at the same time. This is the exact same look that I was wearing in my last video where I was reading my Tinder messages. I got a lot of requests to do that video, so I was like, you know what? No lashes today. We're going to keep it really basic, and we are bringing the Jaclyn Hill palette back again. I know you guys are probably sick and tired of me talking about this, but I'm completely and utterly obsessed, and I know that I've had a ton of requests to do more fall looks with this. This one I wouldn't really classify as a fall look, but it's great for every day. If you're a woman with a mission or a mom on the go or a guy on the go, whatever, and you guys have this palette, then you guys will be able to recreate this look. If not, there's so many other similar shadows that you guys probably own. So we're going to jump in with my first 2 shades, which are my favorite, and they're these 2 right here. I always use them as a transition shade. I like to mix them together because the first shade I feel like reminds me a lot of Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek or Orange Soda from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Those 2 are very similar. And the next one just has a little bit of warmth in it, so it kind of gives me a little bit more depth. It kind of cuts down a step with like doing them separately. So I am going to use the Morphe M441. I have been completely and utterly obsessed with using this brush. You guys know I love, love, love my Sigma E40. I still do, but recently, I don't know why, I went through and cleaned all of my brushes and I found this gem again, and now I've been completely obsessed. So I'm just going to dip back and forth into those 2 shades, mixing them together. Whatever's on my brush, I'm just going to tap off the excess so we don't have a lot of fallout. And what I'm going to do is start in this outer corner over here. And we did already prime our eyes kind of just with the foundation. Like I said, this is going to be a super basic work makeup look that's going to make you look awake and glam all at the same time for all my people who are rushing out of the house in the morning. So we're going to kind of start by pressing our brush out in this outer corner and circular motions, really focusing it out here first. And then when I feel like I have a little bit less on my brush, I'm going to start going a little bit over in the crease. I don't want to take it all the way over. We're not doing a smoky eye or like a raccoon eye, so I want to keep it kind of really out here. And then once there's nothing left on the brush, I'm just going to dust it up to my brow bone so it's like a nice gradient. But as you see, just with one swipe of those 2 colors, like you already have some definition to your eye. And I like this brush because it's tapered and it makes it super easy, kind of just like the Smith brushes. It just makes it so much easier to get like a solid blend when the brush fibers are like tapered and come to a point. So then, like I said before, when there's nothing really left on the brush, just start taking it over, and I'm just going to take it about here. And you don't want to take the shadow up too high. You definitely want to make sure that there is space for the brow bone, because if you have shadow all the way up to your brow, it's going to look a little too harsh, and it's going to look, I don't know, I just don't like the eyeshadow up to the brow look. It's not really my forte. We're going to jump into a mixture of these two shades right here. They're just a little bit warmer. One is a little bit darker because I want a little bit more of that depth. So what I'm doing is just taking my M441, going back and forth in both of these, dusting off the excess, and then I'm going to press it in the outer corner first to get all my pigment there, because that's where I want the most depth to be. And once I have nothing left on my brush, I'm going to blend back and forth in windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to slightly bring it up in the crease just a little bit. I want to keep this pretty low in the crease if there at all, kind of just right here where the actual hollow of my eye is. So once you feel like you are blended to filth and you are comfortable enough with the eyes, that is the top portion of the eyes. That is absolutely it. What we're going to do is we're going to take the Sigma E55. This is an eye shading brush. I'm just going to use this to kind of run some shadow underneath my lash line. We're going to jump in with the two shades that we applied last that were darkest in our outer corner, and we're kind of going to reverse it. So we applied the darker shades last on our top portion of our eye, but on the bottom we're going to apply the dark shades first. So I'm just going to take this brush, mix them together, and dust off the excess and just run it right underneath. Right up. I want to connect these right here, so I am just going to buff it underneath my lash line. And once I have kind of the shadow there, I'm just going to take this brush with nothing extra on it and just start buffing it back and forth. And once we are done with that, the shadow is all done for our eyes, which is crazy. I do like to go ahead, before I apply my mascara, I like to apply a pencil liner on my waterline or on my tight line, I guess you could say, in my upper lash line underneath. If you guys don't want to, if you want to skip this whole step entirely, what you guys can do, an alternate option to make you guys look a little bit more awake and a little bit more alive, take a nude colored eyeliner and apply it in your waterline underneath, and that is just going to give you the more like doe-eyed look. I'm not going to apply this today because I am applying the black on the top, and if it transfers, they're going to mix together and we're going to be in 50 shades of trouble. And after that, we are going to apply the mascara. I have been obsessed with this one mascara by YSL. I actually got it from this lady I know who is obsessed with makeup also. And she gave it to me because it was like a sample and she like wanted me to try it out, and I'm like, I'm completely obsessed. I need to go purchase the full size. This is the YSL The Shock Mascara. I'm completely obsessed with it. I normally do not like brush heads that are like this, that are like the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I feel like they just make your eyelashes super clumpy, but this is nowhere near clumpy. Not at all. Like, it really just makes my lashes so dark, so black, and so like va-va-voom that I don't feel like I need to wear lashes. You guys see how much that just honestly opens my eyes? I don't like that mascara though for the bottom lashes, so I will just take my all-time favorite, which is the Benefit Roller Lash. This one is honestly so dry, but I need to get a new one. I just haven't made it there yet, and I'm lazy and I forgot. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Becca highlight. I use this as my face highlight, but I think it's super important, especially if I'm not going to do much on my eyes, to really highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. It just gives the whole entire look a pop, and it makes your eyes just look a little bit more awake. So I am going to take a Sigma E30 pencil brush and dip into my face highlight, which is the Becca Opal. And I'm just going to pack it on the inner corner. Then what I'm also going to do is I will never fill in my brows on a day of work. I just think I don't really need to. If you want, just take a pencil or powder and just run it through, but my brows are pretty full that I don't need to fill my brows in every time. I really don't even fill my brows in anymore, except if it's like a night out or I want to look super put together, I will fill my brows out and carve them out, but on the everyday basis, I do not touch my brows anymore, just I don't need to. And I'm just going to take this brush and right at the highest point of the brow, I am going to take this highlight. Just like that, the eyes are done. We're going to just finish off the face because I do have my foundation and my concealer on, but we are going to bronze, blush, and highlight, and then apply our lip, and then this look is complete. So I'm just going to take the Benefit Hoola bronzer. You guys know it's my absolute favorite bronzer of all time. It's such a natural bronzer, and it's not too red, and it's not too cool, and it's just like a perfect, it's just a perfect color and undertone for me. So I'm just going to take this MAC 129 brush, so old, and I'm just gonna start buffing this at my hairline first. I hate my hairline, so I will always start in the corner and kind of work my way over. I don't know why, everyone hates one thing about themselves. Mine just happens to be my hairline. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with that, I just don't love it. So once we are all bronzed to perfection, we are going to jump in with our blush. I am bringing back an oldie but a goodie, and this is the Sigma blush in Heavenly. I'm completely obsessed. You guys know, if you guys are ride or dies on my channel, I have been obsessed with this blush forever. It is my favorite of all time, and I'm using a Sigma large angled contour brush, an F40 for this, which I think is perfect for blush. And I'm just going to stamp it and blend it down into my contour and apply a little on the apples. I don't like to apply too much on the apples of the cheeks, just not my thing, but I like to apply it a little bit higher because it just gives me that lifted cheekbone look. And because it is not a look unless I highlight the absolute crap out of my face, we are just going to use the Becca Skin Perfector in Opal. And I'm just going to take this Anastasia A23 brush. I love this brush for highlighting. And I'm just going to take it on the high points of my face. So I'm just highlighting the highest points of my face. Not getting too crazy with it. I don't want to look like the Tin Man, but making it work, people. Making it work. After that, we're going to just finish the brows off. And the only thing I like to do is apply the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel just through my brows. I just got my brows done, actually, so they look bomb right now. And I'll just take the Clear Brow Gel and just comb it through. And just lock them in place all day so I don't have to worry about them. After that, we're going to jump onto the lips. And I know I made the mistake the other day of calling this Jeffree Star Daddy. It is not. It's I'm Shook. I do have Daddy. Also, that is like the darker gray toned, but this is the red shade, which I love. And I like the formula of this so much. I like the formula of his liquid lipsticks. I know that there's a lot of controversy on him, but honestly, I don't care. I love these formulas, so I'm going to continue to use it. So if I have to like jump into this mirror, it's because I have the most difficult time carving out my lips ever. So bear with me. And after about 20 minutes carving out my lips, this is the completed look. Super easy. Guys, I promise you it could take you about 15, 20 minutes max, depending on how much time you guys have in the morning. So I hope you guys recreate this look, or you guys have found this helpful in any way, shape, or form since it is super easy. There's no false lashes. I don't do many basic looks like this here on my channel, which I would love to do more of. So let me know if you guys love videos like this where it's just kind of like a super easy talk through video where you guys can kind of like follow along easily and like there's no lashes, there's no crazy nonsense involved. Quick and easy. I love you guys so much. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and also don't forget to press that bell button so you guys do not miss an upload at all. Tons more coming definitely on Sundays and Thursdays, don't forget. I am just kind of repeating myself over and over again so you guys don't forget, but I love you guys so much and I will see you guys on Thursday.